Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Dirty Talk Absolute Shenanigans Sessions, episode 39, that we had to postpone it to today.
Yeah.
There should have been the 40th episode.
Already started with the fumble. That's how you know this is gonna be an epic one, you know?
Exactly. So, welcome to the session. I'm Dirty, your host, and this is my co-host and my wife. She's a Phoenix.
What's up, guys?
So,
how you doing?
Yep. How you guys
How's
doing?
everyone? I mean, I don't know why this week just felt like the longest fucking week ever.
Yep.
It was like not ready to just like
Give up.
Exactly.
I think this is gonna be a normal thing that we're gonna do every time. We're gonna just join on Thursdays.
Yeah, we're just gonna nag about the week. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And just
especially the Tuesday thing. Like, you know, we couldn't stream, and I was just like,
because of the internet, man. Freaking internet just decided to leave on that moment.
The day before that, all the platforms went down also.
Yep,
So.
it was a crazy day.
Yeah.
But we said we have a surprise tonight, so what do you think it will be?
I kind of know. Considering my goldfish memory, I would be I would easily forget.
Gold shit memory?
Gold shit memories. By the way, I still have to design that.
Yeah.
And another one with Emin like smelling the burger from the last episode.
Yeah, that and the other one. The only Shia I have is amnesia.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's the one that I need. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, he is one of our good friends. So, Sarim. Oh shit, man! I forgot to change the thing. Like, this is so last minute.
Change
hey, what's
what
up?
thing?
Can you welcome him until I fix this shit?
Hi, Sarim. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
We are doing good. We're doing good. I'm just scared because he does this last minute twitching stuff, like hashtag pro streamer shit. So he fucks it up often. And he's doing shit live, so like I get scared that what he's gonna do and just fuck up the whole stream, you know.
It won't.
Just trust him.
Yeah.
He'll get it done.
So how was your week?
Can you
so
introduce him to the audience?
Shit, sorry. Wait. You need to introduce him. You know him better. He's your friend.
I am doing something else.
Okay. So we have a guest today called Sarim MAHTAB, right? If I'm not mistaken. And he's actually like a food blogger. He gives reviews. He's just amazing at taking
He's a food
gorgeous
blogger, and he's coach you were, Sarim?
Personal coach.
No.
I was not a personal coach.
Was it
group exercise instructor?
No, there is a name for it.
CrossFit?
Yeah, CrossFit.
Right.
No, I was not a CrossFit instructor.
You were.
Yani, like, okay, my less knowledge is fine, but like you should be knowing all this.
I know that. I think he's just like lying about it now. But again, he was a coach. I mean, there is a story behind it. 2012.
Okay.
We decided. Correct me if I'm going off.
You need to
of
give
it.
the background. You need to give the background.
How
it happened.
We need the whole preface of this whole such story first. Yeah.
Wait, what background? First of all, you go ahead. Okay, just remind me. Maybe I get it.
Eid 2012.
Eid 2012. What happened Eid 2012?
We went to Abu Dhabi for Eyes
Oh
Gate.
my lord, he's talking about the time that Ali, the basis of Svengali, snapped on Salman.
Why?
That's how it started.
We went to Metallica, we came back, we sat in Tim Hortons Sheikh Zayed till 6 a.m. Ali was handing Salman's ass to him.
Oh my god.
Ham on him. You are fat, you know.
In public?
No, we were all friends. Like Saram was there, I was there, you know.
I mean, we were not beating him.
I know,
we were
but
having
like
a conversation.
And
exaggerating that a bit.
And the poor dude.
Like an intervention?
The poor dude.
Technically, it was an intervention.
Yeah.
The poor dude just sat there and took it like a champ.
Oh my god, bicha. Like, poor thing.
Anyway, fast forward, we go to all of us, we agree me, Ali, Saram, and Salman to go for signing up for Fitness First.
Okay.
So what happens? We all go, we sign up, we go the first days and everything, and then he takes smoke breaks between exercises.
Salman? I don't even know what. I have nothing to say.
I don't know. I really don't know. But the good thing was that the only guy who survived was Saram, because he was going for the other classes as well. Like, you went for Zumba.
Not a war. I didn't survive a war.
Yeah, the way he's explaining.
As an out of us four.
Free.
Free. Five. Nigel was also there.
Nigel was in. Oh yeah, Nigel joined. That was man. Moose, one of our friends, he used to get a freebie. Just one time he comes, he doesn't leave. Like, Fitness First is closing 11 p.m. He's still in the sauna. He's not letting go.
Oh my God.
Like,
Anyways,
milking
get
it.
to the story.
So,
get to the story.
What was the story? Oh yeah, so he stayed there because he was taking different classes and everything. So he made a network, and he started taking the other classes, such as, like, crossfitting or like group cycling and shit like this.
Okay.
Then he went through it, and you took a certificate, to coach.
Yes.
Yeah, he took a course.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So you are a coach, CrossFit coach, yeah?
I am a coach, not a CrossFit coach.
Coach. Okay. Okay.
Not a
Sorry.
CrossFit coach.
Sorry,
I'm a group exercise instructor for a company called Les Mills.
Okay, and other than that, he is a food blogger and a traveler, which so far, wherever he visited, I think the latest place you've been, it was Italy, and he was just, going apeshit on food and posting it. And go check him out at Pleasestampmypassport. Plus, he has his own platform, his own website called also Please Stamp My Passport. Is like, blogs about where to travel and what to eat, what's like a recommendation, reviews and stuff like this. So it's a very good platform for whoever is planning to travel. Basically, even today, one of the topics that Saram wanted to talk about is that people think that during the pandemic it's hard to travel. So he wants to explain, like, he has his own review of the whole thing because he traveled during the pandemic.
Yeah, and actually that's quite interesting because many people, just like me, have a lot of fears of what's happening, how do I make it out in the world right now, Exactly. So this is kind of helpful for many like us.
So Saram, just go ahead and explain about your we have a new follower.
Trey the trainer.
Trey the trainer. Thank you very much.
Hi.
Trey found me today.
Okay.
Yeah, he started following me, and I followed back. He said, like, he gonna help us out.
Oh,
right. And like a comment. Thank you very much, Trey the trainer.
I'm interested in knowing, how did you come across
I think through the
Convos?
post on IG. The one that we did snorting.
Oh, okay. Welcome to the stream, Trey the trainer.
Thank you very much for the follow, brother.
Yeah.
And
we appreciate
this
your
is
support.
this is our guest, Sarim MAHTAB, and he's a coach, mixed exercise coach, and he's a traveler and a food blogger as well. So we were talking about him and his own platform, website, Please Stamp My Passport, which he reviews food and where to travel and everything. So again, I'll do an introduction to myself. I'm Dirty, and this is my co-host and my wife.
Hi,
She's
guys.
a Phoenix.
Up?
So welcome. So we were about to talk about, like, how is it hard to travel in the pandemic time or it's not. So Saram over here, he traveled to Italy a couple of months ago during the pandemic. So we want to take his inputs. Yeah, Saram, can you carry on, brother?
Yeah. So this was one of the topics which I wanted to talk about, because when I started posting after more than a year of no traveling, I started posting online on my stories about traveling. I got a lot of messages responding to that. Oh, how is traveling? How are the rules? How safe it is? Oh, and Dirty, you messaged me like, oh, no one's wearing a mask.
In Italy, no one was wearing a mask outdoors.
Yeah, because I think countries are now
but then, like, Saram, to just tell her what you told me.
In Europe, almost everywhere, outdoors, you were never required to wear a mask. Outdoors. Indoors, even today, you need to wear a mask, at least in Germany. And But yeah, so and that was about the mask thing. Regarding the traveling, of course, each one is for themselves. You all have to be take your own basic precautions. You still need to social distance. You still need to wear a mask, and you still need to sanitize your hands and things like that. But every country is dealing in a completely different way, and it's every country has a different habit. So when I moved to Germany from Dubai, and in Dubai you have to wear a mask everywhere, outdoor, indoor, everywhere. So it took me a while to get used to not wearing a mask outside,
Okay.
because mentally we were all
Yeah.
like, oh,
Conditioned.
safety is wear a mask. But then
Yes.
outdoors because the country is big, so if there is no crowd and there are people, there's no one around you, or maybe there's a person completely opposite side of the street, it made sense. And sometimes you need the fresh air and things like that. So slowly I moved towards it, and I got rid of wearing a mask outside. Took me a while, but then I got used to it. So like
Nice.
that, all the countries are taking it differently. You have all kinds of people everywhere. In Italy, okay, there were people who were very careful, and there were the people who were not careful at all.
Right.
So it's everyone for themselves. Yeah, you just need to take the safety precautions that everyone knows already. And yeah, still traveling is possible. At least here in Europe, travel within Europe is possible, and I think from Dubai to Europe, it's also open now.
Yeah.
Like visas, tourist visas and things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not as risky as it used to be.
So
Of course,
how was it? How was the environment? As in, okay, you were saying some people were not, keeping social distancing and everything like this. How did, like, was there any fines or any type of punishment or something like this?
Okay, so think of it as this way. So imagine a neutral place. I'm going to give it country X. And you come from Dubai to that country X, and another person comes from a different part of the world where there were no rules ever followed, and they come to the country X. So both of you are used to different kind of rules.
Right.
So, and when you're traveling, you will have people from everywhere. So they're coming from different backgrounds.
Right.
So that's why it is more important to take the safety precautions. As for your question, you have, first of all the indoor places, they will not let you in if you're not wearing a mask.
Yeah.
And in Italy, or even in Germany, if you want to sit indoors in a restaurant or a cafe, or you want to go to any of the tourist attractions, you need to show that you're vaccinated. We have a digital COVID pass on our phones, like a QR code.
Yes.
And yeah, with that, you can go there. If you're not following the rules, of course, they will not let you in anywhere. There are cops around. I'm sure they will probably handle the situation if there is something extreme, but I did not come across anything like that. But surprisingly, when I was in Italy, I was really surprised to see there were way too many tourists than I thought there would be.
Dude, that day we went to Dubai Mall.
It's here 100% capacity everywhere.
Dude,
like it
it's
scares me
blowing
sometimes when I see so many people, and like you said, none of them are actually following those rules that you mentioned
Not
here.
at all. Not at all.
No social distancing, and no, like some places don't even have the dispensers for the
Exactly.
sanitizer, and
It's weird. I don't know. Like,
they're just coughing, sneezing out there without masks. Like no care in the world, like that's the thing that like scares me, that people who are actually that careless get to be out in public.
Well, I don't know. I mean, some places, like, you're,
Because it takes
like,
one idiot to ruin the shit.
Exactly. Like you
that's
heard,
the thing.
Like
I don't.
you heard him.
Yeah.
It's like,
Like if it's someone like Sarim who knows everything, and like you're being like keeping a safe distance, and you're trying to, but dude, imagine the crowd. In Dubai, it's insane.
Yeah, it's really insane.
Like his sister was saying the other day, she went to the expo in the metro, and everyone was just like fish market, just like stuck to each other.
I don't know. I don't know, man. To be honest with you, I don't know.
Like that's crazy.
How many times we came across people with like COVID, or even anyone that was like, you know, ex-COVID patient.
Yeah.
Like God knows how many places you touch, and you know.
Yeah.
I mean, thank God.
Yeah. I mean.
But it's a scary thought. I mean, you agree, sorry, man.
Let me put it on a different perspective. So, a year ago, we were in this situation where everyone had to be really careful about everything and where we touch, what we do, who are we with, stay away from crowds. And then came the phase of vaccines. Now, almost, I don't know anyone, at least here in Germany, who is not vaccinated. So, among the people I know. So, now that phase has moved on. So, we need to look at bringing life back to normal.
Yeah.
It's going to take more mental preparations than before. Like you're saying now, people are like a fish market in the metro, or you're going to the mall, there are not as many precautions. Things are getting back to normal because there are results that show it. Numbers are coming down, deaths are coming down, vaccinations are going up.
That's the thing.
So the world is healing now.
Man, it's not about, okay, let's say it's healing. But the thing is that no one is actually going for tests anymore because
not many, unless it's required from work.
Unless if it's required.
Yeah, because
other than that, they don't do PCR
because vaccine, that's it, khalas. Like you don't need to take a like. How do you know? Like there are people who can be carriers. You don't know.
Exactly. Like
you know?
Maybe it doesn't affect you. Maybe it will affect the other person.
Like that's my fear. That you just walk by someone, it just fucks it up. That's the thing.
But again, I mean, as I said, no one is doing the PCR test. That's why the numbers are not showing that much. But
and many countries are considering COVID now as like a non-threat kind of a thing, and not treating it as a pandemic anymore. Even UAE announced recently, I think.
But man, when we went to
If I was not mistaken. Yeah, Alain?
That was a bitch move.
Yeah, what happened?
I wanted to strangle that security guy.
I thought at least there would be like something, dude. I thought at least that there would be like a border checkup or something.
Yeah, we were thinking we'll come across like a border thing when you enter from Dubai to Alain, and no one stopped us.
Nothing.
No one stopped us. No one asked us for our like apps, like are you okay or not? Are you vaccine or not? Nothing. Then when we entered the city, we went to the Alain's the city center, right?
Yeah, some city.
Like
By the way,
a mall.
keep in mind we have 4 doses of 2 different brands of vaccination, Sinopharm and Pfizer.
Exactly. So he said that you cannot enter the mall. I'm like, why? I said, I have all the 4 vaccines here.
Yeah, we have the passport and everything.
He's like, no, that's not enough because the last PCR you need to take it needs to have 30 days validity to enter the mall. I'm like, I want to... It's like they're preventing business,
I don't know, man.
It's crazy.
But other than that, how was Italy, man? Tell us about the food. I want to hear food stuff.
Yeah, so these things will not stop anytime. You will keep talking about this, and at some point we will have to stop talking about these things. So on the next topic about the food. So, Italian food is known around the world everywhere.
Yeah.
So I started with. So I went to 3 places in Italy. I went to Rome, Naples, and Genoa.
Oh, nice.
First of all, I've seen all of his posts and his pictures and stories. Always drooling because the food looks so good. It is another, I can imagine like it's another quality and another flavor. Like when you get things that are made from the ingredients of the land.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, how was it, Sarim? Like, you've been to...
I'll tell you some things which I didn't know before going to Italy. So the region I've been to, which is called Genoa, that is the place where pesto comes from.
Oh, I love pesto.
Nice.
So, and there is a reason why it came from there. The basil that is used in the pesto from Genoa is only grown in that region, and it cannot be grown anywhere else in the world. They've tried it, it doesn't work.
Oh my god.
So pesto in that region is super famous. It comes from there, and it tastes completely different than you can ever have it anywhere else.
But pesto, man, I mean, I didn't have it from a legit place, but
I've had it once.
It feels. I mean, it tastes.
Well, you can
tastes
actually
very
make
nice.
pesto at home.
Yeah.
It's not a hard thing to make.
Really?
Actually, he's right. It's
basil.
very few ingredients because you just need, I
It's
guess,
just like,
pine
I
nuts
think
and
parsley, basil, pine
Parsley?
nuts, olive oil, and garlic.
There's
Yeah.
pine nuts.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
pine nuts.
Okay, I didn't know that.
yeah, and some people roast them, some people use them like dry, and you just like blend it up together and you make the sauce. So it's quite simple.
So, yeah, that is
Yeah.
one of the things. Then Naples is the home of pizza. It's where the margherita pizza was invented.
Oh my
And,
god.
So yeah,
Like, to be
margaritas-
honest, how many did you eat there? Like, how many?
Oh, there was once. Cause so in Naples, all the good pizza places are quite famous,
Yeah.
and they usually have a big queue.
Okay.
Pre-COVID times, I know that people waited for like 4 hours, 5 hours,
Oh damn.
and so I
if
was
it's
there
that
2 days.
good, you will wait for it.
The first day, I went. Okay, the queue was not that long, but I still had to wait for like 45 minutes.
Okay. Damn.
The second day, I went to the place where it's the best, it's the top most famous and the best pizza place in Napoli, and it's also the place that was shown in the movie Eat Pray Love.
Oh.
What?
It's fine. He doesn't like rom-coms or
There's a movie
romantic
of
movies or spiritual
Julia
movies.
Roberts where
Yeah.
she goes to Italy for food. So that place
Yeah.
was shown in that in the movie. So that place I went. It opened at 11 a.m. and I reached there at 10:30. Before it opened, there was already a queue there. And 11, I went in and I knew I'm not coming here anywhere, so I had 2 pizzas in for breakfast.
Wow.
Yani, that's my
And they're
dream.
so cheap, and they were so cheap. There was like 4 euros for an entire pizza.
But Saram, is it like manaish?
No, it's not like manaish. It's the Italian style
Is
pizza
it,
with the soft dough. With the soft dough, like the classic margarita.
Yeah.
So it's different than pizza.
And I think the flavor of the base is different because I think they make it on like stone ovens that have been burning for
Wood
years.
oven.
Wood oven?
Wood fire oven.
Ah, wood fire. Okay, dude, that would be even more crazy because of the flavor of the
what I'm trying
wood
to
and
find
everything.
out,
like very rustic.
find out that it's like how the thickness of the bread. How is it? Is it like manaish thickness or is it
No,
like
no,
pan
no.
pizza or what?
No, forget all the pizza, the trashy pizza places.
Yeah.
It's super thin. Like you cannot pick the whole slice up and hold
So
it
is
up
it different?
Yeah.
straight. Yes,
Wow.
you cannot hold it up straight. It will flap. It's a flappy pizza.
Flappy
pizza.
Oh, Adel Zuzu, what's up, Zuzu? He's saying
Hi, Adil. How are you?
he's saying I heard pizza and I am here.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you're at the right place, dude.
Yeah.
he's making my mouth water since the past 10 minutes.
Yeah, by the way, this is our guest, Sarim MAHTAB. He's a food blogger and also a traveler. And on top of all of this, he's a coach, some training coach. I don't know what the fuck he trains. Anyway, he's a good friend of mine. I know him for a long time. And he has a website called Pleasestampmypassport, which he travels and he review food. So
I
now,
think he recently also reviewed Emirates flight, if I'm not mistaken.
that was last year. This year when he traveled.
I think it was last
How was
week
it
or
then?
something.
Last week.
Last week, there we
that
go.
was a repost.
Yeah.
I saw the
No,
fresh.
no. I posted on my website. I posted an entire review blog, like a blog post. That was last week.
That's why I'm saying that I saw it. I remember.
Yeah. By the way, how was the that personal suite of Emirates Airlines?
So cool. It was so cool.
I remember when he first made the video, he made it so like elaborately, like everything that you get. So like he was showing what is in the food that you get, the facilities, and in the cabin what all things are there, and like what all you can use there.
How the camera was working? Was it like sensor? You tell it, you point at it, and it changes.
It's a 360 camera.
So what is it? There's a timer.
So what it was doing, it was just recording everywhere.
Okay.
And with so I use the Insta360 camera. So the software it comes with it, the phone app, you can change the viewing angles
according
in the app after recording.
Right. That is so cool.
So it's probably the best investment I've ever done.
Can you explain it again? I'm still trying to get it in my head.
So imagine the place you have the mic in front of you. There is a camera there, and it's recording the entire room. It's recording everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
So whichever
360.
side you go, it's recording everything.
But do you need to direct it that side, or is just
no,
gonna?
no, it's recording everything. So there is no direction left to direct it.
So how did you do? So you edited those signs.
Exactly.
Those.
So the app that it comes with, it's a super simple app, and yeah, you can just change the viewing angles after doing the video.
But you know, the way he showed everything, it was so like, oh my god, I was enjoying the content myself. And now, you know, though you need such flights for places like, you know, you have 6-7 hours of flight to truly enjoy it. Like you can't sit in that for like a couple of hours.
Yours?
You know what I mean?
Yours were 5 hours, yeah?
It was almost 7 hours, and
Perfect.
yeah, in that time, okay, it was nice, very soft, very cozy, and of course I didn't want to sleep. Why would I want to sleep?
Exactly. See?
So it was really cool. I mean, all the drinks were like super high-end, expensive ones.
Nice.
And the food I got was super, like all the expensive things.
Exactly.
Maria told me everything what to order, which is the most expensive things.
So it was all on the menu for you, just like you don't need to pay for anything.
No,
I mean,
all on the menu, and it's dining on demand. So whenever you feel like eating, you ask them to bring it.
That is amazing.
I think I'm just gonna stay there, like go back and forth.
The guy will come. Okay, you need to go now. Sorry, I'll take me back with you.
Your bullet is in the house.
So you know,
also.
like in normal times when they have the service and you wait for them to reach you, and if you're at the back of the plane, in my case, I'm always praying, please don't run out of non-vegetarian options, because that's what usually happens.
Yes. I've noticed that a lot of times, even when I was traveling, like for example, UK or any other place, always this thing used to happen. So I used to just take whatever is available.
Man, but airplane food is very tricky.
I don't know, even if you book, they still run out. Why?
And Zuzu is saying, just like how you turn your head to look around. What that means?
For the 360 camera.
Yeah, for the camera. Yeah.
Okay.
You know the owls I sent you?
Yeah.
Those owls.
But dude, like, if you had the cash, would you go for it again?
Yes, actually, I want to buy the latest version of it. I have the old one. It's not cheap.
No, I'm talking about the Emirates airline.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about the camera.
We can talk about the camera as well. Yeah, so you have there's a newer version of this camera. How much is it?
Yeah, so the one I have, I mean, it's quite expensive. It was like around 2,400 dirhams.
Wow.
Oh, wow. But
it records in 4K. It records in 4K, and you can go up to 120 FPS.
The video is like crisp quality, you know? Wow. And like for content that is, crisp.
Like papri.
Exactly.
Oh my Lord, please give me the strength for tonight's stream.
I found my soul brother here, so just shut up. Let us vibe. So vibe.
I heard a vibe.
Vibe. Soul bhai is here. Vibe.
Well, it's saying 2K is expensive for a camera.
For a 360, it's because 2K is not expensive for a professional camera, let's say, or a DSLR, but
yeah,
DSLR,
for a DSLR
you know it's going to be good. Like 360 camera will never be your main camera.
Yeah,
you will always have it like a second camera.
Yeah.
And to spend that much money for a second camera
let him finish, Yani.
Yeah.
Let him finish.
Let her.
Let him
usually, yes. So when you have a second camera, a lot of people are hesitant to spend that much for a second camera.
Yeah.
But if I buy it again, I would definitely buy it. The one I have is the Insta360 One X. There is an X2 that was released a couple of actually last year, which is waterproof and it has way more features. Yeah, I would love to buy that.
That's amazing.
By the way, if anyone who's listening or you, maybe Dirty, ever want to get that camera, my website is affiliated with the Insta360.
That is awesome. That is cool.
If any of you decide to buy it, just send me a message. I will send you my referral code and you will get a free accessory along with your order.
That is awesome.
Dude, we're gonna put it in the caption once I update.
Hooking a
I'll
brother
upload
up.
this to when I upload it on YouTube. And Bullet saying 360D Dirty's head.
Oh yeah.
That thing is
But
blinding.
dude,
Back to the flight.
Yes, the flight, because you asked him, would you
I
ever do
wanted
it
to
again?
ask something else about cameras, man. GoPros. He
Okay,
had
let's
GoPros as
let's
well.
finish the camera topic then.
Yeah,
You
that's
had
better.
you had GoPros, yeah?
Yes, I had a GoPro.
Is it really worth it to buy one? As a
It
side
depends
camera.
on what you want.
As a
it
side
depends on-
camera.
Yeah, it depends on what are you looking for. Because Insta360 is basically the same category of GoPro. They both are action cameras, and Insta360 comes with way more features. So they are competitors. Of course, GoPro,
Oh, okay.
because it's more famous and it's more used by all action
Yeah, and
sports and all the
Yeah,
extreme sports.
athletes, yeah.
That's why it is more famous. But in terms of features and the things you can play around with it, in Insta360 is way more.
and it's easier, like it's much more user friendly, yeah?
Yeah. But do you remember there was a video I made with Rez in a Ford car?
Yeah, he took his
That was also made
Mustang
with the same
back.
camera.
He took his Mustang back,
His
and
Mustang,
they
oh my
gave
God.
him another Ford. Meanwhile, till they fix his car.
And
Yeah.
It was the new, which is the car which Salman has?
Edge.
Yeah,
Edge,
it was
right.
the new Edge, the sports edition Edge. So like super high class. It had
Was
so
it
many
good?
buttons, I didn't know what to do.
Was it good?
I love that
It was
feeling.
really cool.
Do you still have it on your page?
The video is still there.
Nice. I'll dig deep into the
Bullet
post
saying
and
we
see it.
potatoes who are on our
Our couch?
whole day definitely need one.
See, listen,
Need
if,
to monitor my angle.
if you're at home foodie and you want to take pictures of the food, yeah, it would be a good investment. You never know.
Yeah.
You know
Wow,
what?
nothing.
What? I just said at home foodie. And if
Nothing.
there are people who make videos who are at home who cook also.
Yeah, that's what I said, which I like to do, which is one of
Why
my...
you said it like a I like to do?
Because
Why you
he's
say it
talking
like
about
that?
Italian food. Okay, anyway, let's go back now to the flight.
Yeah.
Would you go for it again?
So how I got the flight was I didn't pay for the first class. I got the
Upgrade.
business. I got the business class ticket and I upgraded, which is still not cheap.
Lucky.
Yeah,
It is
not
still
cheap.
not cheap.
Still
Yeah,
not
it's
cheap.
still
I
not
mean,
cheap, but
Business
but
class
dude,
ticket is almost well, when I paid it was a little more than double the price of economy.
right.
Like what? Around 7?
No, it was around 5 something.
So did you
And,
like did you ask them that hey guys, is there an empty seat and can you upgrade me? Did you ask like that, or they just like
No,
said
no.
it?
You
they don't
can.
give you like that. I used my miles.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like, you know,
Because
just
last
did a
year-
favor.
Yeah, last year no one was traveling, and neither was I traveling. So the credit card I was using for my normal purchases every day,
Right.
they were giving me miles with every purchase. And since I was not traveling, I was not using it anymore.
So he
So
just
I
cashed it in one go.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Like just imagine like just sitting there enjoying the
But okay, what like I'm really intrigued to know what he was doing all this 7 hours there. He said he didn't sleep. What else you did?
I'll tell you what all I did there. So in terms of food, I had
Yeah,
I
like-
had a coffee because it was a morning flight. So it had on the menu light breakfast and lunch. But I really stuffed myself in the business lounge.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so after that I didn't have space for light breakfast. I just had a coffee, and I mean coffee came with croissant and everything. So
Croissant.
Yeah, but like if I was
Yeah.
ever going on, I would like, you know, like I say always, like if I'm going to a place where it deserves my appetite, I would fast for 4 days and go.
Dude, Bullet
You know?
saying best was the shower for me. I went twice. No, wow.
the shower is in the A380. Unfortunately, I was not in the A380.
A380s are massive, dude. Remember I told
Yeah,
you
I've been on
the
A380.
documentary? It's amazing.
Dude, my friend took me to upstairs. Dude, their bar is very tiny. It's
You've
like,
been?
My friend was the flight. He was the the FS of the whole. Dude, do you know what is the FS? If
Flight
you ask-
supervisor?
No, there is no flight supervisor. You have cabin supervisors, and then you have flight purser.
He was
He
an
could be a flight purser.
yeah.
If he took you up, then he would be a
So
flight
he,
purser.
like,
Because they have the
Yeah, he had the
Access.
authority. Yeah, he had the access. So what happened? Like, you know, maybe 3 hours into the flight, it was a 7 hours flight as well. So 3 hours, he came and wake me up. I had to take a couple of guitars for Ali Atif and KL, Kuala Lumpur.
okay.
So it was me and my sister. We go on the flight, and one of these cabin crews, the dick ones, he just comes, is like, no, you need to buy a seat for your guitars. I'm like, I called in, and we know that there is cabins free, you can use them. So suddenly this old school friend of mine from childhood that we used to chill in Sharjah, he pops out, he's like, where are you going, Mr. Bachari? And I'm
What a
like,
coincidence.
yeah, Vlad, he's like a very good friend of mine. He's like, Vlad is like
Such a Russian name.
yeah,
Is he Russian?
Yeah, he was Ukrainian. So he's like,
Thought so.
So he's like, yeah, man, you're on the flight. I was like, yeah. It's like, man, what this guy is saying? I need to pay for a ticket for the guitar.
Yeah.
He's like, who said it? Which one of them? And I pointed at the guy. He's like, come here.
Yeah.
He calls the guy, Saurabh. He tells the guy, he's like, pick up the guitars, go put it in the back at the end.
Wow.
Then he comes and he checks our tickets. He's like, oh, your seats are here. You want me to move anyone around?
Yeah, that's.
We're like, man, no, we're cool.
I mean, your luck ran out at that.
Dude, he gave us fast track. He knows they don't give fast track
Yeah,
to
they
economy.
Yeah.
Dude, so what happened? Like 3 hours into the flight, he comes and is like, let's go upstairs. I will show you the lounge and everything. Dude, such a tiny ass fucking lounge.
Wow.
I think you went in an old one because now the lounge is quite. I mean, it's
Not
big enough.
spacious.
You have a bar counter.
Yeah, a tiny
It-
bar
it's big
counter,
enough.
yeah.
You have a counter, and it's big enough for 6 to 7 people to sit and chill.
Oh.
No,
Which
the
is
one
not
I
very
was, the one I went,
I mean,
maybe
not
maximum,
everyone on the flight will go all together. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
I think
Yeah.
for me, the one I saw, it was like around, maybe it can accommodate 4 people or like, 5 people maximum.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But
Makes
dude, there
sense.
was
It still makes
nothing.
sense.
There's like not woo.
No, it
What
is
is
woo. It is woo. I will show you pictures. It is woo.
Because I remember the cabin. I don't remember the bar. Did you post about the bar and stuff?
No, in that flight there was no. They were not operating the bar because of COVID.
Oh,
Right. That's what I
I think
thought.
I think they reopened the bar now, and even the showers in A380. Although I was not in A380, they were closed.
That's awesome.
But now they are open, and yeah, and
I love your
apart from
comment.
yeah.
If you're nice to the hostess, you can pour and drink yourself. By the way, dude, but this guy Bullet, man, we met him here on Twitch.
Oh, his
through,
humor is just like ours, like
Dude, he's a
oh,
Bombay kid as well, man. He's a
Oh.
crazy, legit soul, man. He
Yeah.
is so
very
dope.
nice dude. Yeah.
Very nice dude, man. Very nice dude. Thanks a lot, Bullets, for chilling with us. And by the way, thanks a lot for everyone who's watching. Thanks a lot for
all the support, guys. Yeah.
Thank you very much. And we're just this was kind of a last minute thing, but Sarim was around. He wanted to do a Sunday, but on Sunday
Yeah, I wanted to legit dude. I
Yeah.
wanted to study
Yeah.
things about him and ask him specific
and
things.
sit down and chill and talk about everything, man.
Yeah, like
And
he told me in the morning when I'm at work. I'm like, huh?
Do you know
what's
what
happening?
fucking grinds my gear from this guy? He eats all this good food. When you send him seafood, since when you're not into seafood, Mr. Saram?
In seafood, I only like salmon and sushi.
I don't blame him.
Dude, you saw that video,
But you don't
man?
like prawns, dude?
No, it's okay. I mean, I will eat it. It's not like no. It's not like dal for me. I don't like dal.
He doesn't like dosa. He doesn't like dal.
He doesn't like sambar.
He doesn't like sambar.
Hey, hello, hey, hold on. Hold your horses.
What?
I can eat sambar. I can eat dosa. It's not something that I would prefer, but I can eat it. Dal is something I cannot put it in my mouth.
That's what she said.
But why? Why, Saram?
Bullet dynamite shrimps. Of course I
Yeah.
would go for dynamite shrimps, but
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not like I will
PF
not go
Chang's.
to a place specifically
Yeah, just
for
say.
dynamite
Like,
shrimps.
we haven't gone till now.
Give me 300 dirham. We'll go PF Chang's.
We'll go. Yeah.
We go PF Chang and give you must food.
Yeah, we'll go. I want to
You don't need
taste it.
300 dirhams. You don't need 300 dirhams to go to PF Chang's. And
Dude.
if you know
Dude.
the right people and you get the right vouchers, you can actually eat two.
Saram, you still have
100.
Papa John's points?
Probably I do.
He texted me like, by the way, if you need Papa John's points, I have on Zomato, so call me anytime you want. I'll order for you from Germany.
Oh my God! Since he was there.
Oh, there is more. There was one time, so Maria uses the Uber Eats account, my Uber Eats account.
Mm-hmm.
So she had a flight to New York, I think. Yeah, it was New York. She ordered food on Uber Eats,
Okay.
Wow.
and the guy called because he could not find her. The guy called me from there to here, Germany, asking because my number was on the file. And he called me, and I then directed to him where to go.
Wow. Imagine, bichara,
And
the
one more time, it was my grandmother's birthday in India,
Oh.
and she really likes the nuggets from McDonald's for some reason.
Wow.
Oh, that's
okay.
so cute.
So I ordered it from Dubai. I ordered from Dubai to my house in India.
Oh, that is awesome. That is so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh.
But dude, man, that's such a hectic thing. You know?
Yeah, like imagine if something like they have to make an international call all the way to you, you know.
Bullet saying dirtiest big streamer has gone get gold flake shrimps now, so 300 is normal. No man, I mean.
Yeah,
dude,
I mean, we want to get to that
by
stage.
the way,
yeah.
by the way, Saram, we were with Bullet, and have you been to Miss Tess, Saram?
Yes.
And yeah.
You have been to Miss Tess with me.
Yeah, I know. No, not Miss Tess, Miss Wang.
I
Miss-
have a joke there, but I don't want to say it.
Miss Wang.
Do it. I want to hear it.
No, I don't want to.
Say it. Say it. Say it. Already summoned.
No, no. Yeah, we were saying
You know
you
you
ate.
want to. You know you want it. You know you.
That's
want
not even
it.
the
I know.
word.
I'm changing it.
You know I want ya. That's the word.
Bullet
Okay,
also
you were
said,
saying.
"Say it."
Say
No,
it.
no, you
Everyone
were saying
wants
the
to know.
story.
No, we're not saying the
No, no,
story.
no, I'm not saying
say
it. I'm not
Miss
saying-
Wang, what?
No, just say.
She's laughing in her own head. She's not sharing the joke.
Okay. So you went there, okay, and you ate.
Miss Wang, we had duck spring rolls. Dude,
Oh,
Awesome.
I've
Awesome.
never. So before that point, Saram, I've never had a duck.
dark.
Derp. Derp. So it was delicious. It was just the right quantity, the
No,
right
they were not right
flavors.
quantity. They were conjuice quantity.
But it's bar food, dude. You're
It's
not
a
supposed to
business,
fucking.
man, of course, yeah.
No, like Sarim, come on. It's like finger food. You're not supposed to like shove your like Haiwan Arab ass. You know, you can't. They don't give Arab portions. You know. What?
American portions are bigger.
What? Why you looked at me like that?
Don't say such stuff. Anyway,
What
dude,
did I say?
Dude, we tried.
How much ever I censor is not enough.
We tried Tex-Mex Texas chicken. Have you tried that, Sarah?
Oh,
Texas chicken is different, and
Yeah,
Tex-Mex is different.
they have a sandwich called Tex-Mex.
In Miss Wang.
Not Miss Wang. Miss Wang, Why
because you
you're
were on the
confused?
because you were on the topic of Miss Wang, we were
So
still
I
discussing
said-
the food.
Oh, yeah,
you just jumped
duck.
in the middle with this random garbage fast food. We
Mr.
were-
Wang was conjuice, yeah, Mr. Okay, yeah, we had the duck spring rolls, but yeah, the quantity inside, like the filling, was mostly cabbage.
yeah,
Like
but
shred-
dude,
yeah,
the
it
meat was
was-
flavored so
The
good. That's
sauce
what
was
she
very
said,
good.
and it was just perfect. And yeah, I if I ever go again, I'm just gonna order
The
that.
one that he said that the first one I named, Miss Tess, was a sushi bar, sushi restaurant, like Asian sushi. We went there twice. We went once for like me and him and Rez for sushi night. It was like 99 per head. Then we went once for his birthday.
Okay.
Dude, on his birthday, I ordered a noodle dish. Beautiful. On a sushi night,
You
man.
ordered a vegetarian dish.
I
Where
think
is
so.
this?
It's in Taj Hotel, the
Taj
business
Hotel.
hotel.
I don't know how it is now. but,
Okay.
No, it's still
Never been
that
there.
time?
dude. The sushi
That
still is
time?
99.
No, I mean not the price. I mean the place. Because Dubai, you know how it is. The place when it's super trendy, everyone's going there,
Yes.
and then it
Yeah.
dies out at some point.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. It's
That's
just a
also
fad.
the place where they had the spicy noodle challenge.
Oh,
I would do that actually.
dude, the sushi was good.
It's really bad. I mean,
Like, is
you
it just
cannot- I
like,
could not have.
Is it spice without flavor, or?
It is so much spice. Like you cannot imagine how spicy it is. I could not handle after 6 spoons, like 6
Oh.
forks, and
Oh my god.
and after 6, I could not sleep the entire night because it was burning that much.
Wow.
And let's not talk about the stories.
The aftermath.
Dude, this
Yeah.
was in Mistis or
And
in Japan?
And wait, hold on. The next day, I had the leftovers. I got, the family pack of empty, like plain noodles,
Right. Yeah.
and I added it to it. It was still fucking spicy.
The whole pack.
Yes.
Holy
it was a pack
shit.
for 4 people.
Basically, you need to douse that thing in milk.
Was
Just make
this
it as
in
milk
Mistis?
soup.
It was a mistake.
So
Even
you-
that video is there on my page. If you want to.
Oh, nice.
By the way, guys, drop him a like and follow on. Please stamp my passport on IG so you can get what we're talking about here. Dude,
he
did you
takes
try
it
it in Japan?
What did I try and do?
That spicy ramen, something like this. Did you try it in Japan or something?
In
Or it was
Japan, I did
Korea?
have I did have a spicy ramen, but it was more for the flavor. I mean, it was not a challenge. It was just a spicy version.
You went to Korea as well, yeah?
I went to South Korea.
Yeah. How was it, man?
South Korea was pretty cool. Actually, when I went to South Korea, it was a more of a work trip, so I did not have much time to see around. I had like
Oh.
maybe a day or 2 days for myself.
Oh, okay.
But Japan, I went on like a leisure trip for like
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Nice.
Dude, he been
That
to
is
Bhutan.
enough time.
He been to Bhutan.
Bhutan is amazing. Like,
Dude, tell us about the
whatever
trip
I've
in
known-
Bhutan, man.
Yeah.
So Bhutan, it is actually one of, if there are two most unique places in the world, it's Japan and Bhutan.
Don't talk
Japan
like that. You
for-
still didn't see Iran.
Sorry?
You still didn't see Iran.
Are you comparing it?
I don't think you can compare Iran to how unique it is to Japan and Bhutan. Let me explain this. So Bhutan,
It's a hard debate.
we can
okay.
have this debate. It's fine. I'm okay with it.
I'm just gonna get
Bhutan?
popcorn, guys. Okay.
Okay.
Put salt, okay? Put salt, and then make him try.
Okay, dude.
What is this?
Dude, how much salt I put? He's like, no, more. That's why I recorded it, because I've already seasoned it. Then he says, nahin, I want more. I'm like,
You said also later
sodium
on.
bucket.
Sodium bucket. Back to the topic.
Yeah, sorry.
Murder Base is
So-
in the house. What's up? Thank
Hey,
you very much for
Murder Base,
joining
how
us.
are
Vix
you?
is in the house. What's up, Vix? Vix, come on,
Hello,
get to
everybody.
clipping. Get to clipping. Thank you for joining us.
Cheers, guys. who
Are you
joined.
done? Let him talk now.
Yeah, so Sarim, Japan.
It's fine. It's okay.
Japan. Says Japan. What Japan?
Not Japan, Bhutan. We were
Oh,
talking
Bhutan.
about Bhutan. So Bhutan, there are some rules of the country which are so unique, and they are nowhere, anywhere in the world. So if a foreigner wants to go to Bhutan, they have to pay $250 per day to the government,
Oh.
which is not like a fee. It is more like you need to spend that $250 in your expenses, so your hotel, your driver, and everything.
Oh.
But
Wow.
this
Okay.
is not applicable to the SAARC countries, which is India, Bangladesh, Nepal, the one which have a trade agreement.
Agreement,
So
okay.
you guys got lucky on that shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
yo.
Okay.
Anywho, so because of this rule, this rule is there for two reasons. One, to avoid mass traveling, mass tourism,
Ah, okay.
and second, to keep their economy running.
Mm.
That's pretty awesome. I mean, it's a legit rule.
Just because of this rule, when I went there, and you see a lot of travelers from outside, foreigners. There were people from Europe, there were people from the States, there were people from Australia.
Mm.
The profile of travelers were completely different, because only people who can afford that will come there.
Right.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
you don't have those backpackers, you don't have those people in chappal and shorts walking around.
Ah, right.
So
Okay.
you had like people, the average traveler would be like 25 plus,
Mm.
30 plus. So even the conversations you will have will be a more mature conversations, completely different thing.
Yeah, and
This
also
is
it's
one
supporting. I feel it's also supporting the hospitality industry there. Like
Exactly.
everything has to be up to the standard of the price they're paying. So imagine that.
Yeah.
You know.
Second, it's the only carbon negative country in the world, which means gives out more oxygen than it uses carbon dioxide.
Because dude, forests. It is
Yeah.
green.
70% of the land by law has to be green.
Oh,
Wow.
So
Okay.
Perfect.
if you buy 100 acres of land, 70% of it has to be green.
that is so good. Dude, other
So
than
the
the political
country-
shit, that place is awesome.
Then no international brands are allowed in the country. So you
Oh.
don't have McDonald's, Starbucks, nothing.
Oh my god, okay.
Everything is all local brands, all the food is locally grown, everything is organic by default.
That is another level of crazy I didn't know.
Exactly.
You know?
By the way, guys, if you, by the way, all the redeemable points is also available. Mr. Majid is available. There's vocabulary checkpoint is available. If anyone has, you know what, Sarim, do you want to do a vocabulary checkpoint with us?
He's still talking about Bhutan and Japan.
Oh, didn't you finish? Didn't you
If you
Baby,
want, I can
let
stop.
him
It's your
finish.
call. Yeah.
Okay, no,
Let him
finish.
finish.
I thought he didn't finish.
No,
I thought he
didn't.
finished.
No, baby, he's still
Okay.
talking. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Baby, I didn't finish it. Baby.
Shut up,
go
Sarem. I will
ahead.
kill you.
Okay, bro.
Alright, start. Yalla.
So yeah, that was more or less it. And yeah, everyone is educated in the country, so literally everyone speaks English,
Good.
That's
which
awesome.
is quite unique for a country like. I mean, it's not a super well developed country, but
Yeah, and highly religious as well.
They're
and
Buddhist. yeah?
wait, the biggest thing is you cannot smoke in the country.
Wow.
Oh,
cigarette.
heaven for me. Because I sat next to this
And he's
toxic
smoking right
dokha.
now.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's officially you cannot smoke, but because there are tourists coming and who want to smoke a cigarette or something, you can smoke like at the back of, like in a hidden place. But in public you cannot
Okay.
smoke because officially you're not allowed to smoke.
What a wonderful rule. This should exist
Exit.
everywhere.
Yeah, exit. It
Shut
should
up.
Just
exist.
like-
Listen, I told you, Thursdays, end of week, I'm functioning on 2 brain cells. Shut up. Just cut me
Tell them the
cut me some
story
slack.
about the brain cells. The other one is doing what?
Which one? There are so many
The
stories
one
about my
with
brain cells.
with the shock thing, you were saying.
Okay, so a little bit off topic, but I always say that there are 2 remaining brain cells in my brain, and one is resuscitating the other. So that's what's happening. Anyways, sorry, but
So
please continue.
okay,
What is the
Japan.
other part of the brain? I want to know.
There's no other part.
You said one is resuscitating, the other one.
That's it. Khalas,
Yeah,
2 brain cells.
Two brain cells. One of them is busy doing that.
Basically, in my head, it's like, no, is the final brain
No,
cell.
your brain is korenami.
Yani whole day he doesn't get anybody, only me. you know?
Murder base mentioned about North Korea.
Yeah.
I've not been there.
But you would love
But-
to, I'm sure.
But I did found at some point, maybe like 2 years ago and something, there was a group in Dubai. They would organize incursions to North Korea. So normally people actually can go to North Korea for tourism, but
Oh, okay.
they have to go with a licensed tour guide.
Oh, that yani someone has to keep an eye on you. What you doing?
Yes, and you cannot take pictures and things like that inside. So
Wow.
the group
I
in
think
Dubai that
it's
was
like-
doing it was more of a noodle tasting.
Ah,
excursion.
okay.
I think-
Sarim, actually, I want to ask him. Would you ever do like a tour or like a visit to a country or a space that is like very, like not a normal touristic place? Like for example, for me, it is like on my bucket list top is Chernobyl. Like if I ever get to go, I want to go so bad.
That's dark tourism.
Yeah, dark tourism. Exactly. He knows my shit. So, like, do you have any place like this?
Have you seen dark tourism on Netflix?
Yes, I have. Because of him, he showed it to me, and I was like, whoa. It blew my
I
mind.
didn't like the show though.
But the places, dude, like, it's interesting.
places are nice.
They're not normal.
Okay, Chernobyl, I don't mind going because I mean, just because of the history. Because when
Exactly.
I went to Japan, I also went to Hiroshima,
Oh.
and
No way.
you see all the things. So in Japan, there is that one. If you ever Google Hiroshima, you will see that one structure. It's like with a dome, kind of. It's just an empty structure. That was exactly the point where the bomb was dropped.
Dropped.
Oh.
Hmm.
And because of how the mechanics of the bomb was, that place was not affected.
Okay.
So everything around was completely gone, but that center point was not affected. Of course, it was damaged, and they had to
Wow, that's interesting.
retouch it.
So structurally,
that,
nothing.
That structure still exists. You can still go there.
This
Plus,
is the sign.
I don't know now, but when I went there 2 years ago,
Mhm.
so I think the bomb was dropped on the 6th of August. I don't remember the exact date, but
Yeah,
there was a
somewhere
6
in August.
in the date.
Yeah.
There was a 6 in the date.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a cafe there on every date which has a 6 in it. So that's 6, 16, 26. There is a survivor of the bomb who goes there, and anyone can just go and talk to him.
Oh.
He's just like sitting around.
Yeah, he will just go. I mean, he goes to this cafe because the hostel I was staying at, they had the advertisement, or
Okay.
like just a notice.
Mm-hmm.
I was not there on one of those days, so I could not go.
Mm-hmm.
But anyone can just go and speak to him, a survivor of the bombing.
By the way, he's like very into shit like this.
Who? Sarim? Yani in like dark tourism?
Not dark tourism, like
Not dark tourism.
like he knows about the whole hidden gems and stuff like this.
Yeah, I mean, it's better to do the research before you go. Like that's the thing I want to do. I want to go to places where no one knows. Like, why to go with the generic shit?
Yeah,
like, you
but
can
when
see
you're
that.
when you're talking about dark tourism, the dark tourism is not the places where no one goes. Dark tourism, there is a reason why no one goes to those places.
Mm-hmm.
Which
So-
is
Like, for example, okay, Chernobyl is still okay, but in the series, dark tourism, he went to that island which is highly radioactive. Now they just go for the thrill. It's not good for anyone to go there.
I know, and no, I don't want to go to the radioactive places, but like at
I
least
mean,
like
now,
it just
for example, now Wuhan would be a dark tourism place.
yeah.
really
Dude, even the place where there was that nuclear reactor 5 or 6 years back, which caused the tsunami. Remember the earthquake and the tsunami? That even that place is still a touristic place. Like people go and see it. Another one, dude, is Area 51.
I don't mind it.
I want to go see that place so bad,
You can't.
especially because of Archer now.
You can't. You know that.
Oh, Archie.
I know
love
you
Archie.
can't. I love Archer, dude.
We are bench watching Archer like hell. But
And I
now
watched the whole series like 3 or 4 times.
This is
there's
second
new
time I
season,
meet with
man.
him.
There is new season.
Dude, there are so many times in the middle of the show, we both are just looking at each other like,
Phrasing.
No,
like
no, we
phrasing.
do this.
The racist jokes. Boop. Yeah, whenever I get upset, he just does this, and I'm like, oh god.
Does Dirty do that? Nazi.
Huh?
Nazi!
Lana.
Yeah.
Man, I love when
He does,
I
he
love it when he gets.
Fukushima, yeah. Murder base at Fukushima. That's the place.
Yeah, and dude, by the way, I googled it. The date is right. It's 6th of August,
You
1945.
googled it. You googled. Google, huh? You googled it. Huh? I googled it. Yeah.
If you guys hear or see an obituary for this guy, it's gonna be me because of this.
Vix is saying, what if Area 51 is the exit to Area 51 and that's why the government is hitting it from us? They don't want us to see
Hiding it or hiding it?
Hiding it, sorry, from us. They don't want us to see the outside.
Well, I don't know what is going on, dude, because like it's just so
I
intriguing
would like
for
to know
me.
what Vix is smoking.
Vix is 12. She's not smoking anything.
She's
She's my niece, man.
Yeah, and
She's
she
probably high on sugar then.
Yep.
yeah, probably because of the orange chocolate and toffee fees I
Oh.
got her.
Tahihis?
I said toffee fees. I said it while laughing.
What happened to you? Why are you skipping an H?
What happened to you? Why are you catching all my fucking fumbles? Like everyone knows on here that I fumble a lot. Plus it's Thursday, dude. All I want to do is like
Thursday.
the best word Britishers pronounce is Tuesday. Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Everything has to become Mulbari with this guy. Like everything,
Tuesday.
like just let him talk now. Let him talk.
Look, she brought it up. Saram.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Oh God. How many times a day I hear partly pootly?
Man, sometimes I tell Dirty when we are playing Rocket League to bring you on just to hear to what we talk.
Dude.
Some of the things are so useless and so stupid. It's like you just switch your brain off
Listen, if I wouldn't be tired from work, I would. There were times before. Remember when we first got married? I used to listen to these guys talk in the headphones and just like, what the fuck is going on?
First of all,
we used to do Salman jokes also.
Yeah, first of all, Tamashisaka is in the house. What's up? What if Area 51 actually just the toilet for the real Area 51?
And what if this world is the real Area 51?
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a dope one.
Yeah.
And he's saying Toes Day. And Vix is saying so funny. And MAHTAB is saying, what if Area 51 is where they keep the radioactive cockroach
Dude, dragons? Flaming dragon.
cockroach dragon.
Yeah, I mean, if it is just a dragon, I'm fine. Cockroach dragon, I will.
Are you deaf? I just said it twice. Cockroach dragon.
I hope nobody's hearing this, but like, I will nuke Area 51 if it's a cockroach dragon because I hate cockroaches.
From where are you gonna get the nuke?
I have sources.
It's not Pepsi and Mentos.
I have sources.
Is it Coke and Mentos or Pepsi?
I don't think it matters.
I don't know. Is it Sarim? By the way, the pronunciation is Mentos or Mentos?
I would say Mentos.
High five.
Yeah.
This guy says Mentos. I'm like, do you know that there's no I in this?
You saw the freaking ad in the freaking cinema and he said Mentos.
So why it is not TES?
But you know, the thing is, it depends on if you speak the same word in a different language, they will pronounce it completely differently.
That's true.
Even if it's the same advertisement.
Actually, that's true.
So, you shut up. So,
like that guy, Abhi Chup.
Abhi chup.
Okay, the story to Patli Putli.
Oh my god.
Man, it's just like as much as I love southern, like South Indian food, like as much as I talk about it, so you know the phone is listening to you. So my IG browser is just coming up those,
the reels of like these food reviewers,
food bloggers from Kerala. And man, I love their language.
But they talk about like shawarmas in Dubai, and they're like
kubusa and kubusa, hummus, and the garlic,
really like
cream. Man, that guy is dope, man.
Oh, dude. Oh
man,
my god. Put him on the story so at least others can have an idea what
dude, the guy has 27K followers. I don't know, Freddy something.
Freddy?
Dude, and
that's the last name I would expect.
Guys, he is food blogging in this sorry. He's like it's like he's doing a review about the food, but it's a video. He talks like a weatherman.
Yeah.
But he doesn't talk while he puts the voiceover. So
yeah, but
he doesn't do it live.
But the rhythm is so much like he's
capsicum and mushroom and Italian shower and garlic രണ്ട് morning kebab Irani kebab hummus French fries. I don't know, like dude, I just listen to it and I'm laughing.
Oh my god,
I just love it.
That is hilarious.
Exactly, Freddy Krueger. Okay, Tamashisaka saying, so I looked up that cockroaches and survivor nuclear apocalypse, right?
Yeah, they are.
So the question is, what are the putting things like bug sprays?
Wow.
Exactly, this bug sprays. What is it made of?
Maybe they just because I've noticed that they just incapacitate them. Like they just make them dizzy and high. I think they just like flip over because they're just too drunk in the sense
maybe
that
they're just too high.
Yeah, maybe they just intoxicate them and they're like, okay, now you just die off.
I hate those cockroaches.
It's a theory. Technically they are not affected by nuclear radiation, but if there is a bomb and if a building falls on you, no matter how protected you are from nuclear, if a building falls on you, you're going to die.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I hope that happens to all the remaining cockroaches.
I think, dude, I
especially the ones that fly. Especially the ones that fly.
Oh my lord! Oh my.
They are my nightmare.
Dude, in Iran they fly till the 7th floor.
Why you're giving me nightmares?
This is a competition.
This is
not a competition.
Dude, they
exactly. It's like
Iran.
Iran.
The size of this lighter, and when they're flying, it sounds like a chopper. Sounds like this, dude. And you know how many times these fuckers they actually landed on me?
How did you? Like
they're heavy and they just sit on it.
Landing area.
Yeah, landing area. Yeah. We have,
You know that you're making sure I will never travel to Iran now because of this?
dude. You know that there are here as well.
Come on, man. They have amazing food there.
Yeah, I mean, food is one of the reasons why.
So Tamashisaka is saying weed and bug spray. Haha, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, imagine.
Puccino? What?
Oh, hi. Puccione?
Puccione?
Sounds like a Don name.
I love every
Like
time
Carleone.
Saram tells technically.
Ooh.
So-
By the way, welcome to the stream.
Welcome,
Puccione.
welcome.
I hope you're not butchering your name.
I think we are mostly butchering his name.
We are.
Him, his or her. name.
Puccione. You have to say it like that. Maybe.
Stop it.
Sorry.
So welcome to the show. My name is Dirty, and I'm your host, and this is my co-host and wife. She's a Phoenix, and this is our
Hi,
guest,
welcome to the stream.
Sarim MAHTAB. He's a food blogger and a traveler and coach and trainer. So welcome to the show. We're just talking about traveling, and apparently now we're talking about cockroaches and what the chemical is in the cockroach sprays and all these bug sprays. So welcome to the show, and give us your 2 cents on the whole topic.
I was craving all the things he was discussing about, the pizzas and Naples and stuff, and now after
Dude.
this cockroach talk, my stomach is doing backflips.
Hold on. So, Puccione, or I have no idea how he will be pronouncing it. He's actually Italian, and he's the one who I was with in Genoa, who introduced me to the pesto.
Welcome. Nice.
So Murder
Thank
Base
you for
is
dropping
saying,
by.
thank you very much, thank you. And which called Murder Face is saying, and also there's
Murder Face.
Murder Base, sorry. And also there is a Mythbuster episode where they test radioactive tolerance. They can tolerate a lot more than us, but they are still vulnerable to strong doses.
Listen, Murder Base, just because the fact that you said Mythbusters, I'm already gonna hug you the minute I meet you. Because Mythbusters is one of my favorites. Like the show is just.
Ghostbusters.
It's not that.
What is it?
It's Mythbusters. No, Ghostbusters. Fucking.
Hydrate. Sarim, hydrate.
Pani. Cockroaches in Iran.
Jesus. Okay.
Read some of the
About
comments.
cockroaches in Iran, I was watching a vampire movie at 2 a.m. and I saw a shadow of something descend from my ceiling. The way he's describing this. First, I thought it was a bat. Needless to say, it was a flying cockroach. God. Now, I need to go with some kind of.
Can we move on from the cockroach topic now?
Please.
Just the last one, I'm gonna read it. Tamasichaka. Wow. Tamasichaka.
I told you that name is very difficult to say.
Tamashisaka. Sorry, brother. Cockroaches heading to the 7th floor. Hey, Larry, put on Flight of the Valkyries. I don't get it. But again, man, let's move on from the cockroaches and let's talk about food, man.
By the
I want to talk about food. What was the newest thing?
Listen. When he was talking about Bhutan, he didn't talk about the food. He was talking about the economy and people.
Okay.
So I want to hear about
food.
Bhutan's food, please.
Yep.
Okay, so Bhutan's food. Their national dish, I forgot the name. I think it's called emadatsi, which is cheese and chilies. That's it. 2 ingredients. Cheese and chilies.
That is nice.
And the chili is not supposed to be spicy. It should have the flavor.
The
How
aroma.
do you know that? Because when I was landing, when you're landing with the plane, you see like hundreds of houses. They have like chilies being dried up on their roofs.
Oh, nice.
Same like India. Reminds me of India.
But way more than India.
Oh, damn.
Because every house makes it.
Yeah, more like Rajasthan. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
So, and the more chili, the more they're dried, and the more that the spiciness gets off, but the flavor is still there.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So that's their national dish. They eat a lot of rice, a lot of vegetables, and I had a yak burger there.
What's a yak burger?
It's
Yak,
mountain,
the
like,
animal
like a
yak.
big ass, the hairy one that has hair here, like almost emo with like horns.
I've never seen it.
Okay, wait.
Dirty,
I'll
it
Google.
has hair. You would not know. By the way, Maria's in the stream.
Where is she?
Hi, Maria. How are you?
How are you, Maria? Maria is...
That burn was too good. I need kelso, like burn.
Tamashisaka saying currently eating pizza with extra cheese and extra meat and cheese stuffed crust with cream ranch dip. Dude, you got issues.
Oh my god, that is so good. Why would you say that? That's delicious. It sounds amazing. Enjoy, dude.
Dude,
Enjoy.
dude, that's exactly a suicide plan.
I will literally leave the house, go and eat pizza with him. Okay? Because that sounds like a proper, like, nice, like...
You know, that's
also
food.
a nice weekend.
Yeah, exactly. It's a nice weekend. You know, a person deserves it at the end of the stressful week.
That's gonna be, how to say it?
Crime, sin.
No, not sin. That's just diabetes in every bite.
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
That old guy.
No, the cat. Diabetes. So, Bhutan food.
Yeah, that was the food in
Okay.
Bhutan.
I wanted to show him the yak.
Ah, buffalo.
Yeah. Everything is buffalo for this guy.
This is a buffalo. This is a type of buffalo, bro.
You know that it's not, right?
Same family, but they're not.
Same family. Okay. Tamashisaka saying I would rather die eating a
I
delicious
agree with
meal with a smile on my face than tears seasoned salad.
Yes.
Then tears seasoned.
Yes. Wow, I love his terminology.
Yep.
Like perfect description.
We have a couple of guys in the comments when they talk.
Yeah.
You know, you need a couple of seconds to sink in.
And since Tama's stream has an extra edition of the Nugget song, which I enjoy thoroughly, so I would order extra nuggets.
By the way, guys, please drop him a follow. Tamashisaka over here. Drop him a follow.
His humor is insane, but the mask that he wears on the stream is even more insane. Like, it's crazy.
Yep. So Tama, tell us what you've been up to, man, and how's your weekend plans?
He just told you eating.
No, aside of eating, what is your weekend plans? So, man, I really miss your pakoras.
Well, Knox is coming tomorrow to the house, so I can make pakoras for you and him.
Yep. Yes.
Get me rainbow milk. I'll make. Yes, Sarim, you need to come.
I will make green chutney.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Is the green chutney also different in different states of India?
It's different ways of making also, because some people add tamarind, some people make it out of green chili, some people add mint, some people don't.
I like the one with mint.
Yeah, I know. Like, for example, my family doesn't make a lot of like minty things. We make a tamarind, onion kind of coriander, green chili.
First person to take me to a chaat place was Sarim.
Oh,
he took
thank
me
you,
to
dude.
Rangoli. Yeah, you took me to Rangoli.
That was your first time having chaat?
Yeah.
And then a million times after he got married.
When was that?
What?
Rangoli, he's asking.
Rangoli, man. Woo, long back, man. I think 2016.
Oh, shit.
2016 or 15. It was old.
But considering you've lived in UAE, you never tasted like chaat before?
No.
Yeah, but the thing is, unless you go with an Indian, chaat is not something that is not a stereotypical Indian food.
Yeah, actually, you're right. You're right.
Only an Indian would know what a chaat is. Like here, I found some places that serve pani puri and samosa chaat and papdi chaat. It's not something you see everyone ordering.
Yeah, exactly. That actually, you're right. Makes sense.
But man, it's really tasty. Like, you know, this fucking, what you call it?
He likes the samosa chaats. He likes kachoris.
Idli vara?
Oh, well, that is more of an appetizer in South Indian food.
I like the idlis.
It can be food also. You can just eat a plate
He
full of
took me
idlis.
to what's called Rasoi Ghar, the Rajasthani one.
Yeah, actually we went. I think, were we dating?
Yeah.
Or
No.
We got married already.
We got married.
Okay.
Dude, Rasoi
it is
Ghar
amazing.
is heavy,
food.
man. It's
Dude,
heavy.
I couldn't take a second round. I was just filled with the quantities they gave me.
Kamat's thali it's better.
Yeah.
It is manageable. Sangeeta was too heavy.
Yeah.
Madrasi, they're like Chennai. And Tamashisaka, exactly. I said it right. Been suffering with a high fever between 38 and 40 after I took the second dose of Pfizer. But I am better now. It's why I currently have an appetite.
Yeah,
and
dude, it makes you
appreciate your
stoner
kind
hungry.
words.
You
Yeah.
deserve that pizza.
Yes, exactly.
But again, man, take care of yourself.
A fallen soldier.
Yeah, just take care of yourself. It's just a couple of days. Yeah, our bodies reacted weird as well.
Yeah, I was getting chills, and I told him, like, touch my fingers. I feel like it's like I'm freezing.
Is on the bottom.
And surprisingly, I have never both the doses I did not get a single side effect.
Well, because Sarim, like touch wood, you take care of yourself.
No,
you know,
plus
you're
he
like,
straight up
he
went
works
for
out,
Pfizer.
he's hydrated. What?
He straight up went for Pfizer. He didn't
That's
take
why also.
Sinopharm.
Because
No,
people.
but I mean, there were people who were affected with Pfizer as well. I mean, my dad slept for 24 hours
Jesus.
24.
because he was tired. I mean,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, my
maybe
mom
I
slept
might
12
have been
hours.
tired, but then I had an assignment the next day and I could not. I had to. I mean,
Yeah.
there was no option for me, so
Yeah.
I did not even notice that I was tired.
For
But I
us, we
did
were
have
just,
sore arm.
dude, we were just feeling like stone high, just like heavy, lethargic, and
Yep.
just like as if something is like pulling our brains down.
Exactly.
And it was just very, I don't know. And plus chills
And
as well.
In fact, my friend who with the
Oh, yeah.
Alessio,
Yeah.
when he had the Johnson and Johnson, and he felt like we were hanging out the day he got the vaccine in the evening, and all of a sudden he's like, dude, I feel really cold.
Yeah.
That's what
And,
happened.
Like freezing cold. Then he went home
Yeah.
and had fever.
Yeah, like for example, I remember we woke up. I was getting ready for work, I think, and I woke you up that okay, I'm get ready, and he was just like, Nazni, just give me a hoodie. I'm having the chills.
I had bad
And I got
chills.
scared. Like I wrapped him up in the blanket because he already has chills because of his diabetes. So
yeah.
like I thought it's that. So I went into hyper mode. But
Okay, Pucciano.
Yeah,
I
he's
still
saying-
say.
Call him
He's-
Alessio.
Alessio.
It's hard to pronounce this.
Okay, so Mr. Italiano is saying, I have a question related to how to eat coriander. For me, it has a taste that is super difficult to mix it with anything. Actually, on the contrary, if I would say as an Indian myself, coriander is very versatile. You can add it as a condiment, you can have it as a
salad.
garnish, you can have it as a base for a curry, you
Yeah.
can have it as a lot of things. You can have it as in the salad itself. You can.
It's like
I
from the
mean-
family, like parsley and mint and
Yes.
basil,
Yeah.
thyme.
It is
But
a
you
little.
know something in this, for if it's part of the food, I mean, if it's in the mixture itself, like if you have like a greens chutney in chaat and there is coriander, I can have it. But if you put it separately,
I will have it.
because Vietnamese food, they usually have a lot of coriander in it,
Yeah.
and it's usually raw coriander,
Yeah.
and that's not something I enjoy.
Like for example, sometimes like Sarim, you must be knowing kachumbar, right? Like the extra like lemony salad we make with like curries and
Cucumber,
biryani
yeah.
and stuff. It usually has like tomato, onion.
Cucumber.
Depends. Some people put, some people don't. But like like you can eat raw coriander. It's just that
It's
maybe
very
the
tasty,
portion.
It's very tasty.
Portion you can control at the beginning till you get used to the flavor, you get a little bit more familiarized with it, and then you can experiment with so many things with coriander.
Dude, I love it.
It goes in fritters also,
I even put it in my salad.
like pakoras and
Yep,
stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, so you
It's
can
nice.
do a lot of things with it. For Indian cooking, it's kind of a basis. Not just Indian, even Paki food. There is even Asian food. So like
yeah.
it's a prominent.
I'm sure many cuisines use it.
Exactly.
I mean, I told you, Vietnamese cuisine uses it more than Indian cuisine.
There you
Yep,
go. So
exactly.
imagine like it's a very prominent herb in this kind of in this region
It's
on
a-
the side. So I mean.
Everywhere, man. Even in Mexico, cilantro
Yeah.
is the same thing.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
like it depends on your preferences. I think that just experiment here and there,
It's just
see how you like it, in what
because
form you like
it's
it.
one of these extra powerful
Herbs, yeah.
perfumey herbs. So
It's a
yes,
bit pungent.
it is very pungent, and it's on the like it might be on the difficult side, as he said, but it's not as pleasant as basil or mint.
Yes.
It's like chives. It gets under your skin.
Yes.
But it can add a flavor and like an aroma to the.
Yeah, it's
it can
kinda
be
strong
that
like
major
dill.
key. It's
Yeah.
like thyme.
Yes.
Thyme overpowers, or
Yeah.
like oregano.
Even dill. Yeah.
Oregano, dill. These are all in the same category.
Yeah.
But again, it's one of the best things you can add to your food. Very nutritious.
Yeah, like sometimes
a lot
we
of
add it in our
vitamins.
we add it in our lentil soups. We
Yep.
add it in our vegetable mixes as well. Sometimes we make like parathas, which is like breads, and it's infused in all these vegetables and herbs. So
Man, seriously, if
dude,
I ever,
I wish I could call
have
him
an
and
idea-
like
With all
introduce
that
him.
description, I don't think he's ever going to try Indian food.
I have
Why?
an idea
It's
for.
not necessary. It's not in everything,
So
dude. I'm just
there is
saying.
always that one thing which you will not have. you will always have that one thing. No, that's like no. for
Yeah,
me.
like that one.
Like for me, that is green peas.
Oh.
Green peas.
For me, it's
I
fried
can't.
banana. I can't.
For me, is
Ready for
that
you?
sweet tamarind sauce you guys
Oh, imli chutney. That's why what
Man,
he
you
doesn't
don't like
like.
that chutney? Okay.
He's idiot.
Well, I told you, everyone has that one thing. You cannot
Yeah.
call them. I will not call him an idiot. Don't call him an idiot.
No, dude. Like imagine the tamarind chutney with, for example,
have. Tamarind chutney,
like chaats
some
and stuff
places,
with pakoras.
some
with like,
places are good. Like for example, rangoli was good. I remember.
yeah, you know why? Because they make it out of with sugar, not jaggery.
Dude, jaggery, I
There
don't
is a
like.
But the
difference.
reason, maybe
I
there
don't
is
like
another
jaggery.
reason why he might have liked that one. So in Rangoli, usually when I go, I mix both the chutneys, the green and the
Yeah.
brown.
Like
That's why.
Hajali's is not bad.
Again, maybe
Bikaner wala not
a
bad.
lot of these
And I'm
commercials.
pretty sure outside, no one uses jaggery.
Yeah, I'm the like my family. We make like buckets loads of these chutneys where we boil like kgs of tamarind with like raw sugar blocks.
Look, okay, in Iranian cuisine we eat tamarind sour. We don't. Okay, if you want to
Yeah.
have it as a snack, then you add
Yeah,
sugar.
we do too. In like curry, for example, the bitter gourd that my mom made for you,
Yep.
it had tamarind, which is the raw sour
Yeah,
form.
Even
will-
some biryanis have it, by the way.
Yeah, some biryanis have it. Yeah, it's a lot of curries as well as like a base for the masala for the curry.
I was about to say this. I know I'm gonna be a perfect sandwich guy when it comes to food trucks. Okay.
Dude, he's
What
not
would you put?
wrong.
Oh, hold on.
Sarim,
What would be
I-
your ideal
his
sandwich? What would be your
sandwiches?
ideal sandwich?
I have, first of all, I have an idea to use coriander or cilantro in the best perfect way ever. Okay, soft taco, crispy, like chicken, fish fillet, fish or fillet-ish from McDonald's. That type of texture fish fillet.
nice.
Okay.
Like kingfisher hummer or
Yeah.
something like that.
breaded fillet. Breaded fillet.
Yeah,
Breaded
yeah,
fillet,
breaded, yeah.
which is fillet with lemon and garlic
Pico de
aioli.
gallo.
No.
Huh.
What the fuck? Lemon and garlic aioli,
Okay.
and topped with onion and cilantro. Chopped onion and cilantro.
I would eat the shit out
And
of
a
this.
squeeze of lime. Dude, that's, believe me, that would be like popcorns.
Why don't we make this?
We will.
Why don't we make this? We can get fillet.
Okay,
I
hold
can
on.
bread it up for you.
Dirty. If you had a one sandwich, would you call the dirty sandwich? What would it be?
Are we talking?
That is such a good time.
Are we talking disgusting good?
No. Something that you will. Okay, you own a food truck. There is a sandwich called the dirty sandwich. What would it be?
So
I'll read the
anything.
comments. Don't worry.
So I say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Brioche. What's that bun? Brioche bun.
Brioche.
Okay.
Ooh.
I gotta go hardcore on this
Okay.
one. Okay, brioche.
Maybe he needs a minute to think while you can talk about the comment.
I want. Okay, beef. I don't know which beef because I never tried. I never got into this whole trying the beef and stuff, like the texture and stuff. But the ratio that I want is 70. 80-20. 80
Oh,
meat and
shit.
20 fat.
Okay.
Dry rub for sure.
Okay.
Dry rub for sure.
That's what she said.
Mustard. Mustard.
Mustard.
And barbecue sauce as well. So without egg, without any flour. Okay, you make the patties. That's the burger and the toppings. Relish for sure. Sorry, not relish. What is the other pickle that it's like? It has like pimple things on it.
Oh,
They're sweet. Dill pickle.
okay.
Dill pickle, yeah.
Dill pickle. Cheddar cheese, sharp cheddar cheese. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Mushroom and Swiss sauce. Okay. Mushroom and Swiss sauce and like few lines of onion, red onion.
Okay, so basically Hardee's.
And you were telling Tamashisaka not
yeah.
to eat the cheese cake.
Listen, Sarim, I know him so well. Basically,
Hardee's
he wants
is
a Hardee's.
yeah,
A Hardee's
basically
sandwich.
I want a Hardee's sandwich.
That's what it is. Mushroom and Swiss is
You
his.
need something original, bro.
Yeah.
But
No.
he needs a minute or two to think over
Dude,
this.
there is a lot of possibilities, man.
Like for me, okay, till you think Sarim, I can tell mine. Like for example, like
Yours is okay.
So, okay, I like sandwiches. I don't like too fluffy buns for sandwiches. I like you know those artisan, you know the what are they called? The sourdough breads that have
Sourdough
like
bread.
On that
yeah,
topic,
but-
okay, on that topic, I actually prefer cold sandwiches.
You shut
over
up. You
hot
had your turn now.
sandwiches, to be honest.
Shut up. Okay. So, so for me, I would like those sourdough breads with have like infused stuff in it. Like for example, infused with onions or infused with
Parmesan
olives or cheese or something like that, or like herbs or something. And then that bread toasted a little bit with butter on the pan till it's like golden, and then you put like either a nice piece of burger patty or like a you know pulled pork kind of meat, you know, like brisket kind of meat.
Okay.
And you just layer it with like fresh shit, like you know, crispy lettuce, and or if you don't want to put lettuce because the meat is like really hot because it becomes soggy, right? So maybe just, you know, pickle red onions. Okay, and just like either a combination of what's that Arabic one that you told me that it's really sharp, but it's a nice combination with cheddar. It has an Arabic name. We were looking at cheese in Lulu and you told me.
I don't
There
know.
is, okay, anyways, there is one sharp cheese that he showed me. That one
Gouda?
combined with, not Gouda, it had an Arabic
Gouda is
name.
not Arabic.
Well, which one
Exactly,
are you
there you
talking
go.
about? You're talking about the cut pastrami.
Not
Cheese?
cut, baby. Not cut. Not a
Akawi
kawi.
cheese?
There was another one.
Feta?
Idam or something?
Edam is a
Edam is
it's
from
a
Netherlands.
cut.
Netherlands?
It's
Okay.
it's a cold cut.
Wait,
It's not a cheese.
No, not cold cut, baby. They're like a cheese name. It had, I don't know,
Blue cheese?
baby Arabic name.
Arabic name.
I don't know. Maybe it was a local creation. I don't know. But that one, it was like super pungent with something lighter like mozzarella, but like the you know, the slice kind. And dude, like just relish or something
basically
like
Subway.
pickles. What Subway?
Yeah.
No, that's not Subway.
That's not Subway. Sourdough is Subway.
Charlie's.
Shut up. This is Sarim, the sandwich I
We
described. Do you
have
think?
we have crossed the line of the fast food.
Listen, exactly. Sarim, the sandwich I described, it can be considered gourmet as well, right?
Well, there is a place in New York which is quite famous for the sandwiches called Carl's, I think. They serve sandwiches like that.
Carl's
With,
Carl's Jr.?
Not Carl's Jr. Wait, I forgot the name. It's there on my profile.
Dude, I love sandwiches. Like for one time, he made me a sandwich of sourdough. We bought it from.
I got pastrami
yeah.
and turkey and Gouda cheese.
There
but
was
with
another kind of
cumin.
cheese also.
Gouda cheese with cumin.
Yeah.
And then I
Cat's,
panini it.
cat's delicatessen.
Cats. Okay.
Cat's Deli. Cat's Deli.
all
That's
right.
in New York. And the sandwich is like, one sandwich is like around 100 dirhams.
Wow.
It must be worth
But
it though.
they are so
you know?
generous with the portion.
By the way, me and Sarim, we tried pickle, man. Pickle is shit.
Even Shake Shack is.
Shake Shack is shit.
Garbage, waste of money. By the way, let me just read the comments before Sarim goes on to his sandwich,
I'll
right?
go get some drink and use the
Okay.
loo, guys. I'll see you guys in a bit. So you guys talk.
Itne extra TMI.
TMI, guys. TMI.
So, Puchion is saying, I confirm
Puchion.
totally. I think he's talking about the coriander that. Wow.
I had one job.
You had one job, exactly. He's saying that I tried several times, but I think I should try it the Indian way. Yeah, I mean, dude, if you were here in UAE, I would have, like, you know, cooked something for you that is according to your flavors.
He
And
is Munich, I can cook for him.
Yani, I'm just explaining the different ways, you know, like that's
Yeah.
why. You can also come with him. You're most welcome. He's saying in Italy we don't use it for anything. I mean, I can imagine there are already so many herbs that you guys use, like for example, fresh basil and stuff. It's already so like you know that the whole culture and the food and everything, it's infused with all of this. So I think you're good. When you travel, you know, you can experiment. So Tama's asking, okay, question I'm wondering here. Saw this Doctor Who fish sticks and wait, what question? What was the question?
I think when Dirty was describing the fish
Ah,
fillet.
okay. So, Maria, hey, she's saying, guys, I hear you talking about all that food, and the only thing I have in mind is our brownies. No, but listen, Maria's brownies were looking way more better than mine. To be honest, like, you remember you showed me a picture or something, or you posted on your story or something like that?
Probably.
I remember, because I remember you told me that her brownies are better, and I was like, dude, I don't doubt it. Because
No, well, she's good at baking stuff. She makes a lot of good things, and she experiments a lot with. She makes it more the healthier way.
Mm-hmm.
Like she uses like coconut flour. She will use. She will not put a lot of sugar. She will use a lot of oats instead of the normal flour.
Nice.
She replied, but yours tasted was far better and more juicy. Probably because she put a lot of sugar in it.
Yeah, and shit ton of butter, and yeah, it's just.
I don't think she wants to know that.
Yeah, dude, anything sinful has a lot of butter in it. Trust me on that. That's the generic rule of food industry. Actually, Puchion is asking Sarim, have you tried sweet mustard in Munich?
Yes.
How is it?
So there are two sauces here which are quite interesting. There are many sauces here which are quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
There is a sweet kind of mustard which is something in the middle of a mustard and a honey mustard.
Okay.
And then you have a Zenf sauce, which I don't know how would you translate it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a special sauce which they give it to you with the white sausage.
Oh, okay.
Bavarian white sausage. It comes with a special sauce,
Mm-hmm.
which is like dark brown, but it has a very mustardy sweet taste.
Nice. I mean, that is an amazing condiment as well. Like, if you want to have something like, sometimes I see these weird different fries that they make, like sweet potato fries, or like an amped up version of it. Like, either they're dusted with truffles or some shit like that. It sounds like a good condiment for that. He's also saying, if you were a girl.
Yeah, this is to respond to my comment.
Ah, okay. Right.
Because I mentioned the white sausage.
Ah, okay. Okay. So Maria is saying best pastrami sandwiches in New York. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting to find it. And thank you for your comment about the brownies. I mean, whenever you guys are here, I would definitely make shit ton of them and send it to you guys. Ah, man, I'm so hungry now. I'm so hungry, Sarim. This is not fair.
What is your favorite food?
That is such a difficult question to ask. Like, Yanni, you can see, I have so many favorites.
I mean, I heard you cook very nicely. Everything you cook is super nice.
See, listen, I'm just restricted to the knowledge I'm raised with, I've never experimented outside the Indian cuisine much. Like, Yanni, I can make pasta, I can try Chinese, I have done fried rice and stuff, but the authentic way of making food, like how people make in their individual countries, I've not even reached that level. So
I don't think anyone can do that.
But I would love to. Yani, if I got the opportunity, I actually wanted to take up the culinary path, but never got to do it. I was so close to getting into like an internship under a hotel and like under a chef to train. But like, as you know, I love knives. I love knife skills and stuff. So my favorite food though, in general or like in
top 2, 3. Like it's
okay, top 3 is easier.
You had a stressful week. You're home. You're sitting in front of your TV.
Yeah.
You put on Archer, but you want something to eat. What would you do?
Okay, so I absolutely love pani puri. Like pani puri is like these fried dough balls, like, but they're hollow inside and they're crispy. So you make like a opening on the top, and you there is like fillings inside that you can add. They either sometimes gives you pulses like potato pieces and stuff, and there is like water that they give you that is spicy, minty and sweet. So I love pani puri to the point where you wake me up in midnight and you tell me, Nazi, we need to go and have this, I will eat it. That's my number 1. Okay. Then comes a good pizza, which is for me, I love pepperoni to the level where I can kill someone for it. Okay. And the third one would be like a nice just like animal fries kind of thing, like a situation, because I love fries a lot, like to the like for my own demise, you know. I love it too much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone loves fries.
Yeah, but like animal fries, yani, like I want bacon on it and like cheddar cheese and like not the good kind, the cheap, you know, the nacho cheese kind of movie theater kind of cheddar, like that, and just doused with garbage on top. That's what I want. What about you? What's your top 3?
Wait, there is a term for that. I forgot.
I know what you mean because
Soul food.
Yeah. Soul food. So for you,
That's a very hard one as well, actually.
that's what she said. Huh?
Yeah. I would always go with a nice biryani. Burger.
Oh yeah, burger is there, but like I love fries more than the burger. He knows my obsession.
Good
What
pizza
you
would
guys
be
are
nice.
talking about?
Yeah.
A nice
Like
biryani
our-
would be nice.
our
A
top-
nice burrito would be nice.
You're sitting on your headphones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, burritos are not. He fed. Wait, which was the place we went to?
Burritos. I took her to Tortilla and DFC.
That was nice, dude.
Yeah.
But I had the worst food coma of my life, and he's telling me, Nazni, we need to walk around the mall. I'm like, listen, take me in a coffin. You know, I was done.
But man, you guys are still talking about food. So the guys are talking about food as well?
Yep. We are.
That's good, man. Sarim, what was the newest thing you tried recently that you like recommend?
Okay, before I answer your question, Maria is like, no spanakopita. Of course, that is. I will. Yeah, that is one of those things.
First
so
of all-
spanakopita is a spinach pie. It's a spinach
Is
pie.
that,
a green spinach
green?
pie.
Bomb
Greece.
name, first of all.
Yeah.
What a name.
So yeah, that is one of those things. People have like one slice. I would finish the whole thing.
Oh.
What, like how do they make it? Like in.
So it's stuffed with. So I've had different types of it, but Maria can probably correct me. There is spinach. There is onions for sure. There is garlic.
Oh, nice.
Feta cheese.
You got
And
me
her
there.
mom
Finish.
puts in rice as well.
Oh.
Is it flavored rice or like plain rice?
I mean, it's with the spinach and everything.
Okay. So it's like
So-
combined filling.
Yeah, and it's with the filo, the thin
Oh.
filo.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes so good.
Oh
Like
my
it's the
god.
best thing you can have with like a coffee or something. And usually, how I always have a hot sauce in my cupboard. Always,
Is it fried or baked?
it's baked.
Ooh.
Damn.
I'm actually googling it so I can see it.
I'm sure there's an egg brush.
Just put spinach pie. You can
Yeah.
actually get it in supermarkets in Dubai. Like, one section.
Ooh, this looks like a savory baklava version.
It's like
you know?
samosa.
Yeah. Some are wrapped, some are like kept as open
Dirty,
like
you know
pieces.
how it's very close to borek.
Ah, borak is very nice. Borak is also, but borak is like cream cheese.
Can you show
No,
the,
there-
show
I mean,
the people?
There is a spinach version of borek as well.
Oh my god, this looks so good. Jesus, my god.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
very, very
Sarim is right.
Borakish.
I would actually douse it in hot sauce and something tangy. You know, like I think it needs
Maria's
a bit of a
saying,
kick.
and most of the time with extra wild greens added to the spinach, really delicious. I'm sure.
This is such a like, you know, winter. Like I would like a bowl of soup with this as well. You know, like something crunchy with soup and like, you know, just
You actually get it in supermarkets in Dubai.
oh shit.
Really?
Like you get it ready made in the frozen section. At least in Union Corp, we used to buy it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And you just put it in the oven, and in 15-20 minutes, it's ready.
Oh, nice, nice.
Okay.
Well, we should try it. We should.
Yeah,
see.
I would love to because, dude, this reminds me of the fataya is like the baked pastry of what they make in like Lebanon and like all the Middle East countries and UAE. Yeah.
Better than fataya.
No. I'm just saying it reminds me of that one that I've had. They have a
Alamur?
Spanish version of it.
She had
Alamur?
amor. You had amor.
But I've not had their pastries yet. Like
yeah,
their,
she never had. Yeah, she's still yet.
I've
to
had
try it.
their so to say thalis, like
Dude,
their.
the
I mean, Alamur is known for their fatayas.
But
fatayas, they're
whenever we go-
suicide's mission.
This suicide's mission?
Suicide's mission.
Okay. So, whenever we've been Sarim, he's always like, listen, I want my hummus and toom and all these things, and I'm by the way, listen, a fourth item on my list is falafel. I love falafel to the level of like I can rob it. Like if someone says go take it, I will take it.
Poor dirty all this while he would like come to Sharjah, come to this specific place for a falafel. I never got the chance to go there, but he talks about this place.
The
so
Commodore?
much.
Yeah.
Dude, you missed out, man. So, but whenever you come next, we'll take
fresh, hot.
Josh and
You want to hear something super funny? The best falafel I've ever had in the world is
in Ireland.
that can't be true. There must be better places here, dude.
Maybe,
you just missed out.
I'm sure there are. I mean, I've not eaten every place in the world, but the ones I've had, the one in Ireland was
because
epic. And I mean, it was run by Arabs, so
because the one he's talking about, it's like the falafels are so super damn crunchy on top, but inside they're fluffy as hell, and they're not overpowered with any not too much spices.
Whenever I used to buy it for the family,
their tahini sauce is amazing as well.
Whenever I used to buy it for the family, I always get like 2 dirhams only for myself. Just on the way back to home, driving.
I don't blame you,
just
dude.
Popcorns, man.
I don't blame you. It's so delicious. But like, he's taught me a trick because I have that bad habit of taking kubusu with everything. I have a bad habit of taking kubus with everything. So he tells me, Nazni, like reduce on that, but like have more of the falafel stuff. So I've got that habit now. Oh my god.
And Maria is saying, I think in Dubai the best sponakopita to buy is Cuisina and Alpha, both Greek brands, and can be found in the supermarket. Okay, for sure.
Thank you, Maria, for telling us, because we would have definitely had trouble like finding the brands. So this is easy.
Oh man, dude.
Okay. And the other one I like is from Aruz Damascus. Their Syrian
Have
way.
you had Aruz Damascus?
It's Syrian, right?
Yeah, Syrian.
Yeah.
You had it, yeah?
Yes.
But their way
But
of
I
making
still
it.
enjoy the fatayrs from Alamur and. Did I go to Alu Beirut with you, by the way?
No.
You still have to go there.
But you told me about it so many times.
There. Their food is very good.
Next time when we have like plans, we'll go.
Yeah, for sure.
Because these Aruz Damascus guys, they make the falafel with like a donut way of like with a hole in the middle. That's what she said.
Same.
But like
Alu Beirut does the same thing.
Yeah. So like it's just unique. Like, and their portions are so good. Like I don't feel like coma, you know.
Falafels in Iran, basically, you know what they do? They will take the baguette, and they cut it. They remove the dough inside. They put basically they just hand you the the bread, and they tell you put as many things you want in this, and it's the same price.
Really?
More than 10 varieties.
Not even by weight.
More than 10 varieties of pickles and toppings and sauces.
Oh my god.
And big ass refilled bucket of falafel.
Me too, dude. Can we go?
Yeah.
I wanna go now.
I wanna go now.
Like I wanna just take a plate and do like how Murder Base had done, like just smell it, like sniff it.
And speaking of food, so Food Buddha, are you following his story?
Yeah, obviously.
Yes.
Did you see the barbecue he posted?
Yes. Oh my god. The fillet.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
By the way, give a shout out to Food Buddha on IG as well.
And his prep work is so intricate. Like he does each plate by himself, and he's just like arranging all the salads and everything, and it looks so good, dude.
Exactly.
So good. I mean, kudos to him.
Yeah, kudos to him.
Yeah.
I mean, man, as we talk more about food, we're just gonna get more hungrier.
Yeah.
But again, man,
I've already swallowed like a bucket of spit. That's what she said.
Sarah, man, thank you very much for being our surprise guest for tonight, man. I hope you enjoyed talking, and we talked a lot,
Yeah, we did. But dude, listen, we need to have like a proper episode where I actually study the guy and like I have more information like on every single thing he's done, and so that I can ask more questions.
Sarim is not a.
Sorry, Sarim, we were not like properly prepared for this one at all, and
it was a convo and chill.
I mean, Sarim is not a stranger to this channel. This is like his 4th or 5th time on this channel. Yeah, so
you've told me, and I mean,
he's a good friend of mine. He's my Rocket League buddy. So all together.
Sometimes I listen to him talk. I'm like,
by
what
the way,
is he saying?
our team name is. It used to be Paratha Kings. Now we are Samosa Kings.
You changed it?
Yeah,
is the song the same? Is it the same song? You guys have?
No, no.
Yeah.
Now we cannot do that.
We can't do with the. We can't do it with the samosa.
You know, with paratha, paratata,
Oh.
paratha. Paratata.
How many times I've listened to this garbage tune?
I forgot about this.
Sarim, he's
Yeah.
irritated my ears for the past, what now, 11 months? Oh, God.
Man, whenever we used to score, it's like paratha. now we say patli putli.
Chorus.
Oh my God.
The chorus.
What
is the-
chorus?
Paratha omelette.
It's the final paratha.
Like you guys can see this shit I suffer, you know, like he is double than what he is.
Yeah. But again, Saram, thank you very much for joining us.
I
You
hope
guys.
Maria doesn't dump me after this.
No, man.
No.
No.
Dude, you guys are lucky you got girls who are into the humor.
Yeah.
You know, like she likes it for sure. Like, you know, like
Yeah.
I mean, you know, what's more better than having lighthearted humor?
Exactly.
That's the best shit. Like
Yep.
you come from a shit day and you just get to laugh.
Yeah, just
That's
to
the
laugh
best life.
on shitty stuff.
Yeah.
But again, man, you guys can follow Saram on IG on Please Stamp My Passport. And you guys visit his website, which is, again, pleasestampmypassport.com. And he's a great dude. You guys met him. You guys chat with him as well.
Yeah.
So give him a follow so you can stay up to date with his next travel or his next drop or whatever post that he has.
Yeah. And the food he
And-
posts is
Top notch.
too good.
So, and give us a follow at Combos and Chill on Facebook and Instagram. And you guys can get the direct links from here, from the homepage on the About section to our platforms. You guys just can, like, you know, just type in linktree.com/Combos and Chill and get all the social media platforms links to them. And you guys can follow She's a Phoenix at IG for her
Any artwork,
any
anything.
artwork, tattoo designs, any black ink stuff you like.
Yeah,
And-
it's mostly traditional Maori and tribal. So if you're interested for anything like a gift item, a tattoo piece, artwork for the house, anything,
Yes.
just
Or
I
if
can.
someone wants a tattoo to be designed.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes, you can.
yes, you can.
Don't be so humble.
So, Saram, stick around with
And
us
I'm
till we...
also waiting to release something really huge
Yep.
soon. So
Good news are coming
it's
up.
a collaboration with a band.
Yes.
So
Yes. So we're gonna be rating our good friend YU Gaming. He's playing Valorant. So let's surprise him.
isn't it why gaming? Why
Yeah.
you gaming?
YU Gaming.
Why you gaming?
So again, thank you very much, guys. Don't forget to give us a subscribe on YouTube as well. So go to linktree.com/combos and chill and get to YouTube and subscribe. So
Yeah.
because this episode will be uploaded in a few days, so
Yeah.
stay up to date and give us a follow at Combos and Chill on IG as well.
Yeah, and we'll definitely bring Sarim on the show again. Like I
Again.
want to have like a proper like bring him as a guest.
Exactly. So
You know?
Saram, any final words for the audience?
Now, thanks to both of you for having me on board. It was a lot of fun.
Yes,
Talking
with a
about
warm-
food, always food and travel. I can talk for hours and
Exactly.
hours. I always enjoyed being here. Even
Thank
the
you,
last
man.
2 times with the previous season, it was a lot of fun.
Mhm.
And yeah, so stay safe, eat good food,
Yeah.
and
Occasionally garbage. Yes, you can.
yes, occasionally garbage.
Occasionally.
Occasionally
Okay.
garbage.
Yeah.
No
We
worries,
need to
guys.
KFC once in a while.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes. True.
So
true.
we'll see you guys
Preach, brother.
soon. Saram, take care of yourself, and we'll see you on the flip side.
Cheers, guys.
Bye. See you,
Cheers,
everyone.
cheers.
Take care.